Yes, I, Ja. So we have had like 3 consecutive days of 100 degrees. I don't know if you could see this thermometer on the camera, the video. 3 consecutive days. Actually, it was the first day was 100, and the second day um, we went up to 102, and today it's just 100. So that shows you there's the evidence of how hot it gets over here. So please be advised that it gets really hot. Sometimes it goes up to 110 and then it goes to below zero. So don't for 1 minute think that you have the ideal temperature out here. And I'm quite far away from the ocean. Ocean is like maybe a couple of miles, maybe 10, 15 miles that way. And for America, that's still considered to be close to the ocean, because the further in you get, the less you see of the ocean as opposed to being on the islands. If you're on the islands, you see the ocean every single day. But over here, nah. Naturally, it's been years since I've been to the beach and I've seen the ocean. So it gets hot. The more inland you are, is those big trees and all this humidity. How can I describe the heat? It's the humid. It's hot and it's humid. So, and there's a little breeze. As you can see, look at the trees. There are no leaves. The leaves are barely moving. So we are just being steamed. Steamed. But today I'm outside because it's summertime and you gotta enjoy the months of summer. During the summer, you're gonna enjoy the summer months between July and August, because by the time it's September, it starts to cool down again, and back to the cold weather. So I'm outside, and I made some. My wife made a small addition to the deck. She loves to buy these things. I don't know why. I forgot what this is called. Some kind of gazebo or canopy. I helped her put it up, but I forgot the name. The only help I provided was to screw it in here onto the board, onto the deck board. I put some screws down there. I don't know if you could see it right here. That's about the third one she has bought, and she loves these things. Let's see what happens to it, because the last one we had, the wind simply went underneath and carried it away and smashed it. So that's one reason why I had to screw it on here. She had it on the lawn over here before, but this time she wanted me to screw it onto my deck. She said it was kind of bland, and I didn't mind a bland deck. I was gonna put my spin bike on here, some dumbbells, my exercise equipment. I like my simple deck. Come out here, look at the view over there, neighbor's yard, but for her, she always likes to buy these things. So I mean, it doesn't look so bad. Let me just walk around to show you a bit. Let me just back up and see if I can bust my head on the steps over here. Let me slowly back up to show you guys. Yeah, it's always the woman's touch, she claims to want to spend some time down here, and the reason why she has not been spending time down here is because of the bugs. Now, let's wait and see what happens. True indeed, there are some bugs out here, lots of flying insects, but let's see what she does with it. You know, my wife is like she likes a creature comfort, like air condition and stuff like that. I personally, I don't mind. I could, I don't need air condition or any kind of cooling, whatever. But anyway, so take a look at it. Let me just back up a bit, so that you could see how it looks. It looks cool. It looks cool. I don't mind it. I for one know for a fact that it's not gonna last. These things never last. And I will show you why in a minute. Because there's a chopper passing right up there. Chopper, chopper, chopper. Making a lot of noise. Yeah, so here it is. She likes the mesh to keep the bugs out, and there's a lot of flying insects from these trees right here, but you know, that's their home. And it looks good for now. If you go inside, it takes up about most of the deck. It makes it nice, I guess. Yeah, here goes my JBL Party Box 120, because I'm about to spend the evening on my deck. Unfortunately, no barbecue today. And so yeah, so I just wanted to come out and show you the new addition to my deck. And as I was saying, I give this like 2 years to last 2 years, and I'll tell you why. This fabric, they don't last that long. The weather, like the heat and the cold, gets to them, and also the wetness. Eventually, the fabric is just gonna simply deteriorate from the elements, the weather. So I give it 2 years. Like for example, that one, these, I had this for 2 years, and every 2 years I replace them, because as you can see, there's mold on it and mildew, and after a while the holes start to appear, and the fabric just rots away. So I give it 2 years. I think that fabric is the same as that one, so 2 years. I mean, you could wash it with like bleach or some kind of detergent, but basically I give it 2 years. Same as this one. When that happens, I simply just buy another one. I don't wash them anymore. I throw them away and buy another one. I think that's like 20 or 30 bucks. So this time around, I think I may wash them maybe for another year or so. Let it see what happens to it for another year. Anyway, let me quickly do some updates on the flowers here. Kind of lackluster this year. I don't really like the selection of flowers. They didn't have a wide selection of flowers at the home improvement store, so I just bought what they had. I mean, they look all right. Nothing to brag about, but I'm not. Last year I had better looking flowers, so that's all I can say about the flowers. Anyway, the real purpose of this video was to give you guys an update on the little garden, which is down here. I had planted some carrots earlier, and that's how big they are right now. Also, the tomatoes and the tomato plant, tomato, a tomato boy, a tomato, and the peppers, tomato, This is the okra, and that's the chocho plant right there. The cabbages, I mean, they're struggling, and the sunflower seeds from over there, the sunflowers, they're gone because some rabbits, they have some wild rabbits out here. Believe it or not, they have wild rabbits in that area. For how cold it gets out here, and they still got some rabbits. All right, so that was the cabbage, and that section is now vacant, but I had planted a whole bunch of sunflower seeds here, but it's all gone. They ate up all of my they ate it all up, even including my flowers. So you got a disaster on my hands, and I really haven't had any time to come out here and weed the garden bed, because I've been working so hard trying to pay down all of my bills I incurred. So I think that's one of the other um, tomato plants which survived the rabbits. So let me take this thing off of the little neck holder and show you guys how it looks down here. It looks like a mini forest. See? Carrots. And next to the carrots, we got some flowers out here. So my perception of this changed because there's animals out here, and they start eating your shit. So you gotta be out here all the time to monitor your yard. All right, so that's about it. The update for today. Let me get a cold one and simply enjoy the rest of the nice summer heat. And before I vamoose, I gotta say, man, you gotta be careful of that hot weather out here. If you do come to America, and you gotta choose your occupation wisely, because if you're out here, the heat is oppressive, very oppressive. Honestly, that's the first time when I moved to America. That was the first time I felt heat in my life, because if you live in the islands and you live up in the mountains and shit, you don't really feel that heat. You feel like average temperature is usually around 79, 75, 80 degrees, even if you're close to the equator. But over here, there's no ocean breeze to drive away that humidity, so you're out here and you're sweating no matter what. So be careful what occupations you may choose to want to do out here. It could be landscaping, it could be agriculture. Just make sure that you don't have any kind of illnesses which can cause you to succumb from the weather, like the heat, too hot or too cold. All right, adios.